What's up, y'all? I'm back. Today might be a slow day, but we'll make some things happen. Dang, the birds destroyed my car. Damn. What's up, everyone? Again. Yeah, so today's gonna be a slow day. I don't have the brake pads yet. I don't have a few other components, but I still want to address, getting off this other caliper, messing with the other caliper, see if I can free up that piston, paint it. I might, clean up in here because there's a lot of crap in here that's unnecessary. This is like free up the inside, make it look a little bit better. I still have a lot of components I got to put back, together and put back the dash and stuff like that. I was considering at some point when I tackle the interior, removing the dash so I can flock it, but we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of stuff, but just trying to make sense of everything. I had a lot of plans. I was going to probably jack up the car, take off the rear tires and see those calipers as well. So if I get all of them off and get them all painted and ready, so when I do get the pads, they're done. That might be something I might do today. But yeah, I just wanted to address another thing. Somebody was watching the videos and he sent me a private message. I want to thank him for watching. I don't want to say his name because I know he said it to me privately, so I don't want to do that. But he was concerned about this strut housing and the setup that I have. He was telling me that that lock nut is supposed to be really there to keep the strut down and jammed on it and not allow it to pop up, and it could be dangerous driving and etc. Which I agree, because that's the reason why, like I said in another video, I was concerned about it. I think it's a little bit of a misconception as far as maybe the way I explained it, whereas like I was saying that I cut the threads. I didn't really cut the threads of the housing. I cut the threads of the lock nut, not the housing. It's just that it was so seized on it that the lip between the housing and the threads of the lock nut was seized together, and I think that's what caused it to not initially get off, and I had to fix it now. But the body is still rusty, and that could be compromised in some capacity, even though for the most part it felt solid and everything like that. I'm going to run with that for now until I get another one. I am going to look into getting another housing or knuckle assembly, whatever you want to call it, for the passenger side. I did see a couple on eBay, but it's like I'm not trying to pay $400 for a pair. I just need one, and I still kind of feel that's kind of expensive for that assembly. Like I said in the other video, being funny, if I was getting coilovers, that'd be a different story that can solve a lot of that problem. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. So I'm going to set up air compressor. I'm gonna see if I can blow out that other piston. I'm gonna try to bolt this side up right here, the caliper back onto the knuckle, so give me more leverage so I can remove the brake line, get that one off. And if I get those two off, I'll be really happy. I could paint it, do what I gotta do, and then I might worry about the back and tackling that. But that's what the agenda is for today, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride if it's something film worthy. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back now. As you can see, I couldn't get this caliper off. It was stripping, and I didn't want to strip it, so I'm just going to paint it on. This piston is a little okay. It's still a little rusty, but the seal is intact and everything's pretty smooth. So I just painted it here for the time being. Well, I think she's pulling off now. Yeah, she's pulling off right now. I think Sade or Shania went inside. Yeah, sorry. Talked to my mom. I had some cousins come by. So yeah, so as I was out here talking to my brother, I just, finished up this other caliper that the piston is giving me an issue. After this dries up a little bit, I'm gonna try to see if I can force the piston out with the air. This piece goes with that. This piece goes with the other one that's on the car. Came out decent. I'm just gonna try my best to get that piston out, because that's the one that seems to be seized and the seal is kind of messed up, and see what I can do with that. When the time comes with the second one that's on the car right now, if there's any issue with that piston, I'm just going to have to deal with everything on the car itself. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing right now. Like I said, if it's something that's worth filming, I'll film it, but I'm just painting on the car just to give it a nice brightened coat or something other than that rusted color. And then I'm going to put it back on and leave it at that. So yeah, touch base with you guys. Like I said, guys, today's going to be like a lackluster video. I don't have a lot of other parts. I'm waiting for some, but this cleaned up really nicely. This kind of, a quick little spray. I just have it mounted relatively. I don't really have it secure. I painted the little bracket that goes here black, give it a nice little contrast. That piston seems okay. They both are rusty and look kind of like they had it, but that one is not like this one. Like you can see with this one, see the seal came off. It's not sitting in here. This one is like seized and not go back in. So I'm about to get the air gun, see if I can kind of blow this out. If this could come out, I'm gonna try to see if I can do something with this piston, see if I can get it back in there, and yeah, take it from there. I am gonna really look into that whole big, affordable, big brake kit, as far as like getting the E34 brakes on here. Maybe I could buy those calipers and they bolt right in, so I might use that. But I gotta get that other line off, which is annoying. But my dad over there working, cleaning out the engine bay. Good start. Good start. Got the wheels off here. I was gonna try to pressure wash them a little bit. I did this one a little bit because I want to blast off most of this kind of like flake of the coating. So get down to this part of the wheel and get ready to start sanding it and prepping it for when I want to paint it. Yeah, so right here I'm just talking about the wheel and just spraying off like those little chrome flake that was on it and just getting it down to like the actual alloy, whatever it is that wheel is made out of. But I really had some devastating, or at least devastating to me, news is coming up in a few clips. This next clip that you see me trying to use the air gun to blow out the piston didn't work, and I tried to put the piston back on and have my brother press the brake pedal, but I noticed I was hearing some sound, and then come to find out I have a leak in the brake line in the rear. And then while checking that, I saw that the rear subframe bushing looks really bad and had it. I'm just praying that it's not something structural and it's just the bushing, so you'll see that now. Well, I was trying to do some more stuff with the brake. I was trying to use the brake, putting it back on the brake pads, not the brake pads, but you know, reassembling the calipers so I could push that piston out. But then I noticed that the fluid was very low, and while the fluid was low, it was making a kind of weird like bubbly sound. And then I see there's a leak back here. I think I have like a leak in one of the rear brake lines back there. But the real reason why I got the camera out, now I know I got to change these don't look too difficult to change. They kind of worn out, even the bushing itself. I can't really see too well, but I'm going to show you that. Like, you know, the subframe bushing that's there. This one looks a little bit different than the other side. I'm going to show you the other side, and I want to ask you guys your opinion. As you can see, there's leaking brake fluid somewhere over here, and I have to raise the rear to find it. But the thing that's concerning me is this. I'm hoping that it's just the bushing that's messed up and not let me see, we get a better look of it. Yeah, and not the actual frame or something on the chassis that's messed up where this can't bolt back into it, because if that's the case, then this car is pretty much a wrap. And all that work that I've done, I just don't even want to think about it. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I know I got to change these little door boom things they call them. But in here, when I touched up there, that's just the undercoating, but I can't really see how bad that is. But I'm touching the edge, see? There's a little bit of play, not a lot, but still. You know, I know those bushings got to get changed. I just hope it's just the bushings and not nothing else. When I saw that little separation there, it kind of concerned me having to see it. But you should see, got a leak, and this is brakes. That's probably why I didn't have no brakes. So I'm just hoping it's from it's a leak on the soft line, not the hard line, because I would hate to have to redo all that as well. And yeah, so I'm just gonna pack it up right now. Maybe clean out the inside of the car, get some of the heavy debris out so I can have more space, and just call it for the day. So I'm wrapping up now. I wrapped up. That last clip took a lot out of me. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now with this car. Figure out what I'm gonna do with that leak, and hopefully the bushings are not bad. I'm just praying that part I'm praying for, that it's not a bad situation where I gotta go through this whole thing trying to weld and etc. Because I came too far to like just give up on the car right now, so I don't want to just have to like quote unquote scrap it if that was something that was structural. If it's something that's repairable, I'm going to repair it. I'm hoping it's just the bushing. I'm maybe like 65 to 70% short. It probably is the bushing, but I'm not 100%. So we'll see. But then anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Like I said, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I noticed that when I look at the analytics, it said that 77% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. If you guys can just subscribe, I know it might be annoying, but you know, you just subscribe. You don't gotta watch all the videos, but the subscriptions do help. The likes especially help. So if you like the video, just give that video a thumbs up for me. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down, but just let me know how I can make it better and, you know, make any changes. But I want to thank you guys again, like I said, for watching. Take care and God bless.